Assalamu alaikum everyone. Yes, I've decided to make a short video. As you can see, I'm on the Enjoy Arabic More website page or the blog. So we are going to look at pages of lesson 1 first. And I'm going to concentrate on the instructions. So on page 1, we first of all have Iqra, which means read. And then on that same page we have انظر. انظر means look. And then on the third page the word study appears, but I didn't give the Arabic there, which is ادرس. That I give in the lesson where I deal with the reading. So ادرس means study. Then on page 4 we see the word ارسم ولون. Ursu means draw and lawin means color in. So in lesson 2 we have the verb sell. Sell means to link, or for example if you want to tell someone to call you, you can also say silni, link with me via the phone, in other words. Then we also have uktub. Uktub means write. Now it says there read and copy, but this copy means to physically copy it down with your own hand or pen. In other words, to write. And of course there's again Iqra. So that's on page 6. And then on page 7 we see again Sil Walawin. Sil. What is sil again? Link. And Lawin, color in. In Arabic, Arabic is very much a language of patterns. And once we understand the pattern, we can figure out a lot of words and the meanings of words, or how to use them. So the verbs we've been looking at, we are going to look at these few. There were others as well, but just to show you one of the patterns. And these are all instructions. So if you look at the first one there, it's uktub. Uktub. And the second one, انظر. انظر. Then we have ادرس. ادرس. And ارسم. ارسم at the bottom there. So these are all, if you see this pattern, it should immediately tell you you're dealing with a verb or an instruction. You will see it starts with a u sound, followed by a sukoon, followed by another u, dhamma, followed by another sukoon. So this is the uf'al pattern. Uf'al. So the Arabs very much make use of patterns, so they will call this, as I said there, uf al pattern, right? Now the word uf al, don't worry about the meaning. That is just the pattern. So they use the fa, ain, lam, and in this case we've added the u in front to show us the pattern of that particular instruction. And there are many, probably hundreds of instructions that have this particular pattern. For example, ukhruj would mean go out, leave, go, get out. Udkhul would mean come in, you understand? So it's all on the same pattern, but we'll come back to that. So the first word again is uktub. meaning write. اكتب, write. So I can say اكتب الحرف, write the letter. اكتب الكلمة, write the word, for example, right? Secondly, we said انظر. انظر means look. We normally add إلى, so it's انظر إلى الكتاب, look at the book. انظر إلى البيت, look at the house. Then thirdly, we have ادرس. ادرس means study. So I can say ادرس الكتاب, study the book. ادرس القرآن or ادرس القرآن, study the Quran, etc. And then the last one we had was ارسم. ارسم means to draw. So I can say ارسم الحرف, for example. Literally draw the letter. Or I can say ارسم الصورة, draw a picture. Say ارسم الولد, draw the boy, Now, these instructions are all for males. One particular male, one person, masculine. So if I say اكتب الكتاب, write the book, or اكتب الكلمة, write the letter, I'm speaking to a male person. If I want to say to a lady to write, I need to add the E sound. So then we'll say اكتبي. اكتبي الكلمة. Right? Write the word. اكتبي الحرف. Write the letter. So with انظر, look, I can say انظر هنا. انظر هنا, look here. For a lady, I would say انظري هنا, look here. انظري هنا. Or انظري إلى الحرف, look at the letter. And that is a letter of the alphabet, obviously. The next one, ادرس, study. So I can say for a male, ادرس القرآن. ادرس القرآن or ادرس القرآن, study the Quran. For a lady, I would say ادرسي القرآن. ادرسي القرآن, study the Quran. So we add the E. And then ارسم, draw, for a lady would be ارسمي. Now, as I said, there's many other verbs like ادخل, then you will say ادخلي, come inside, ادخل for a boy, يا إكرام ادخل, or ادخل يا إكرام. For لطيفة, you would say ادخلي, ادخلي. If you want to say Hassan must go out, you will say اخرج يا حسن, اخرج. But for a lady, you will say اخرجي. So you will add the E. And even the other verbs that follow a different pattern, like اقرأ, obviously doesn't have the ul pattern. There's a al pattern, like اقرأ. And there's a lot of verbs on that pattern as well. But they will also just add the E for the lady, so you'll say اقرأي. I hope you understand that. Then secondly, if we come back to اكتب again, اكتب is write. So if you want to speak to a group, then you add the U sound again. So we'll say اكتبوا. Oh children, children in class, please write. اكتبوا يا أيها الطلاب, يا أيها الأطفال, اكتبوا. Write. Write the words. اكتبوا الكلمات, for example. For انظر, look, Look at the blackboard. You will tell one child انظر إلى السبورة. For a lot of children you will say انظروا. انظروا إلى السبورة. Then ادرس, study the word. ادرس الكلمة, study the lesson. ادرس الدرس, ادرس الدرس. For a group you will say ادرسوا الدرس. ادرسوا الدرس. Study the lesson. And then the last one we had was ارسم. So again for a group you will say ارسموا. ارسموا الصورة, for example. You want all of them to draw a dog. Then you will say ارسموا كلب or كلبا. ارسموا كلبا. Right, so I hope you understand that basically we were now looking at speaking to a lady or a female person. Then we add the E sound. And if we speak to a group, we add the U sound. اكتبوا, انظروا, ادرسوا, ارسموا. And as I said, any other verb with that pattern, اخرجوا, ادخلوا. And it doesn't matter the pattern of the verb initially. For example, the verb اجلس is again on if'il. You know, if you look at the initial pattern, here we've got uf'ul, انظر, ادرس, اكتب. But ijlis is if'il. But still, in the feminine, you'll say ijlisi. And in the plural, you'll say ijlisu. Ijlisu. I hope that's clear. So, yeah, shukran jazilan. Wassalam.